This is the time where everyone wants to be a closer range god, where everyone wants to improve each and every types of fights, where everyone tries their best to become a pro in this game. And for that you all know how much important role plays your control setup. A lot of guys are inspired by many streamers and their favorite esports players, and they copy their controls in order to play like them. And the most controversial topic after copying their setup, is like, should we keep our fire button on thumb or on our index finger? Few days back I posted a community post in which almost 70% of you guys said index fire is better and only 30% are with thumb fire, and a lot comments which fire is best. So stay tight and watch this video till end. This should be the last video you need on this topic, as I will clear every doubt regarding this. Make sure you like and subscribe. Now without wasting further time, let's dive into the video. Let's first talk about the advantages of thumb fire. The first advantage you get on thumb is, you get two separate sides, one side for only movement and other side for fire only, which helps you in your movement as it feels so comfortable. Next, you obviously get a better grip on your device. If you set your fire button on your thumb, which I feel like is super important, as the better you grip your device, the better stability you will get in your game. You also get better hip fire, again because you have two separate sides, one for movement and other for firing. So not making like strain and discomfort type of feeling in your hands. Thumb fire is also best option for beginners, as they aren't used to putting 3 or more fingers on screen most of the times. When you set fire button on thumb, you also can feel the increase in tapping speed, like in DMR weapons and in pistols. And the personal and the best advantage of the thumb fire is, it uses ADS naturally, while firing, whether it's hip firing or long range firing, you get ADS support to gyro, which is definitely a most beautiful thing about thumb fire. And because of which your close range becomes more flexible and easy. Now if we talk about the claw fire, remember we not talking about the control setups here, we only talk about on which finger fire button is best. If you are using the right side claw fire, like keeping fire button on right index, you can get all the thumb fire benefits except the ADS support. Like you can tap faster, even faster than thumb, your movements will be more flexible, as you get two separate sides for movement and firing, and many more. Now you will say, if these settings are so important and give better results, why you have your fire on left side, and why many people use left fire, and there must be a lot of questions in your mind. So here is the answer: practice. It's not like, keeping fire button on right side will make you pro in a single day, it's still gonna need practice and all. So as for the left fire, definitely at first it gives you hard time as mastering your controls, but when you do, it's definitely gonna make you a better players from those who has their fire button on right index or thumb. Personally I have played on thumb and right index as well for more than a year, and the thing I noticed, for me it's only the speed and tapping and the ADS support which we left users lack. But by practicing you can easily achieve 5 to 6 taps per second on left index as well, and for the ADS, we use gyro only for that, because it's much accurate. So in the end, it's only your personal preference that if you want to set your fire on thumb or on claw. But remember my boy, whenever it comes in your mind like, that players plays better than me and it has these kinda control setup, don't forget that to look at your controls and say to yourself, mine are even better, I just need to master them. Because at the end it's only how you express your controls and yourself. Take my suggestion, controls setup was never an issue, all movements are possible on each and every types of controls, so keep grinding on that one which you have. But don't forget to reach at its peak, you should master your control setup like, if you play on 3 or 4 fingers, you should defeat 6, 7 or 100 finger claw. Keep that confidence in you, and say to yourself my controls are the best in the world. Because you also know if you changed your current controls, it definitely gonna take a lot of time to master the new one. So what's the point of grinding on this setup for this much time? It's just waste of time to change your controls. Instead focus on your skills, your game sense, improve your weak points, try defeating your pro challenging friends, and most of all keep enjoying the game. Enjoying your game is the most important thing. Because not everyone plays to be a competitive and esports player. So, the conclusion of today's video must be in your head now. If you still have any doubts, feel free to ask in comments, you know I try my best to answer all. Remember, we are a family. See you in next one, till then take care.